today. So activity says read this paragraph and answer to the questions. Do it quickly. Okay. Here, qui vous écrit? What was your answer? Qui vous écrit?
Le professeur.
Le professeur. Okay. And then, où travaille Paulin Colin? Dans une école, dans une université, dans une crèche.
Dans une école.
Okay. Others?
For the first, what's the answer?
La professeur. La professeur. And then, où travaille Paulin Colin? So, everybody wrote down the answer, école.
Yes, miss.
Okay.
Second?
No, it shouldn't be a university anyway. It's like you see they're asking the parents to look at their work and all. Actually, I say dans une crèche. It's a nursery because the crèche is a nursery school. So because they are asking to keep a red book and all, so that normally doesn't happen in school as well. Number 3. On vous propose de venir le vendredi 16 pour? What was your answer?
Avoir des informations.
Avoir des informations. Yes. Qu'est-ce que vous devez toujours faire? The answer should be this. Yeah, answer should be this. Vous devez prendre le cahier rouge. You need to always take the cahier rouge is like where your teacher like put the messages, the wrong things and all important things. Cahier rouge is like where you put the important things. You must take the tous les soirs every evening. You must take the red book of your child and read the messages. Even in school, the kids are independent, right? Only in nursery school you will do the stuff like this. Okay, and then last one, quand pouvez-vous aller voir Paulin Colin? What is your answer?
Le lundi.
Landi, correct. Anyway, I'll explain you this letter. Chers parents, so they are addressing to the parents. Je vous écris pour souhaiter la bienvenue à votre enfant dans la classe pour cette année. So I write you to wish you. It's like they are to welcome your kid to the class for this year et pour vous inviter à une réunion le vendredi 16 septembre à 18h dans la grande salle. Votre enfant et pour vous to invite you for a meeting. Réunion is a meeting le vendredi 16. Friday 16th at 18h dans la grande salle. So la grande salle is the place, the main hall. Je vais vous parler de cours. I'm going to speak about the classes, the devoir, the homework, the test and the note. Note are the marks. Je vous propose de me donner une réponse avant le mercredi 14. I propose you to give me an answer before 14th mercredi. Tous les soirs, every evening, vous devez prendre le cahier rouge. Every evening, you must take the red book of your child et lire les messages and read the messages. Vous pouvez aussi, you also can écrire une demande, write a request. Demande is a request, okay? The rendezvous for a meeting, dedans, inside, pour venir me voir, to come and see me le lundi ou le mardi, on Monday or Tuesday. Bon réussi à votre enfant. A success to your child. Colon, colon. Okay, that's there. So today I was planning to do a listening activity. I don't think that the connection is good enough in this time. So let's move, let's complete that grammar lesson. Interrogative form. There we completed up to, we did qui quoi we completed, isn't it?
Yes.
We did activity 4, 5, 6 also. I'm not sure about 7. 7 also we did.
We did.
We did. Okay, so I'm starting from here. Les mots interrogatifs. Quand. The question words quand is when. Write down the meanings. Quand is when. Write down these for quand. Write down the topic. Okay. Quand is when. Quand is when. Who is where. Who is where. Who is where. Comment is how. Comment how. Comment how. Pourquoi why. Pourquoi why. Combien is how much or how many. How much or how many. How much or how many. Okay? You didn't miss anything, right? So the quand, où, comment, pourquoi, combien. So this lesson is based on these 5 question words. Let's start from quand. Quand est-ce que vous partez? Okay, so you're familiar with est-ce que, right? Est-ce que is a question tag. Quand est-ce que vous partez? Guess the meaning. Quand est-ce que vous partez?
When are you leaving?
When are you leaving? Very good. Quand est-ce que vous partez? Demain soir. What is demain soir? It's the answer. Demain soir is
Tomorrow evening.
tomorrow evening. Et vous rentrez quand? Et vous rentrez quand? And you return when, right? So here you notice you can put quand at the beginning, at the same time quand at the end. When you take these 2 words, the first one is formal. When you write quand est-ce que, it is quand est-ce que, it is a formal question. Okay, at the same time you can write it without est-ce que as well. Without est-ce que also you can write quand vous partez is also okay, but it is not like formal again. Quand est-ce que vous partez. So At the same time, you can ask the same question, vous partez quand? You can put it at the end as well, so it gives the same meaning. Vous partez quand? But in a formal situation, you don't put this. Vous partez quand? Quand est-ce que vous partez is the most formal way. Quand est-ce que vous partez? It's like if you are going to a travel agency and the travel agent is asking you when you are leaving, so she may use quand est-ce que vous partez rather than telling vous partez quand. Okay? Yeah. Et vous rentrez quand? And you return when? Let's write down that same question in formal way. Who can tell how we are going to write it? Quand est-ce que vous rentrez? So if you are writing the same thing in formal way, are in rentrez. Dimanche prochain, next Sunday. Is that part clear or not? Is that part clear? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. For everyone, it's clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Then we are
Yes,
coming
miss.
to, yeah. Then we are coming to the next part. Où. Où is what? What's the meaning of où?
Where?
Where? So when you say où est-ce qu'on va ce soir, what does that mean? Où est-ce qu'on va se voir? Ce soir?
Where are you planning to go tonight?
Yes, correct. Where are you going in the evening? Or restaurant, to the restaurant. So it's the same order, right? Like earlier one. You are putting where and then you are putting eske and the sentence. And here, when you have eske, that part always it's normal for everywhere. So if the next word is the sentence is the next word after k is starting with the vowel, you remove and you put comma there. Où est-ce qu'on va ce soir? Au restaurant, to restaurant. On se donne rendezvous où we give where we give the meeting. Okay, here also you can ask où est-ce que où est-ce qu'on uh, où est-ce qu'on se donne rendezvous. That is also okay, right? You can write the same question in different two ways. Devant le restaurant, in front of this restaurant, c'est plus facile. It's so easy. C'est plus facile. It's so easy. Is who that part is okay? Where the question where is okay?
Um, can you explain again?
Yeah. Who is where? So it's the same structure as the earlier con part. Où est-ce qu'on va ce soir? You are okay with that structure, right?
Yes.
Yes. And why they have removed e and put a comma there? Vowel, because on it starting with a vowel. Nadisha, you're okay with that part?
Yes.
Yes, or restaurant. And then also on the rendezvous where we give the meeting. So it's a similar, you have taken the u at the end, like Kong, right? The same structure.
So it's the same as formal and informal. Is it?
When normally when u comes at the end, u or Kong or whatever it is comes at the end, it is little informal. Okay, the most formal way is you are taking the question word first and then you are putting eska and then the sentence. That is the most formal way. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So I was telling you can change this question into formal way as well. In the other way round. You know how to do it, right? The same sentence.
Yeah, we can put OSQ in the front.
Yes, you can write it as où est-ce qu'on se donne rendez-vous? Où est-ce qu'on se donne rendez-vous? Okay?
Okay.
Yes, then devant le restaurant is in front of the restaurant. C'est plus facile. That's so more easier. Is that part okay for everyone? So if you don't understand, you have to say, okay, this is important for the exam and all.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Vaishnavi for TEF also this is the same. Okay, TEF also like normally there's a role play. Okay, for DELF and for TEF there's a role play coming. So in both examiner plays one role and the other person is you are playing the other role. Normally examiner is playing the when it comes to a travel agency, he examiner is the travel agent. When it comes you are going to buy something in a shop, always seller is the examiner and you are supposed to buy it. If you are in a restaurant, the waiter is the examiner, you have to order the things and all. Okay, in that way you should know all the question words. You should be so comfortable with question words, otherwise you get panic at the exam. So if you are like here it is a little complicated, ask me to repeat it. That's totally okay. Okay, right.
Yes, so in case we are in a shop means we have to
Hmm?
use the informal way, right?
No, the always the examiner will. So you are dealing with a stranger, right? That comes from our mindset. Okay. Normally, when you are going to a shop, like we feel that in only in the office we have a formal structure, right? That is not like that in their context. Like maybe the polite form and everything should be there. Normally you are talking in that way. Basically the seller will always speak into you like that, and you need to like it's totally okay to use condesker, uesker. Okay, you consider it that as a formal conversation. Even you don't say salut to the seller or someone. You say bonjour, because bonjour is little uh, formal than salut. Okay.
Then only to a friend we use the informal.
Yeah, because if you know that person really well, then you can use informal. Other than that, if you are talking to a stranger, the best is to use formal language, because we don't know the personality of that person, who is that person. For stranger, it's bonjour. And the informal the formal structures, better to use formal structures, because in the examination you will get more marks for that as well. Yeah.
France, is there any way like if they are very close, even they are not elder than us, will they say like you can use you and call
Yeah,
address
even
us?
actually like this, okay? To your mother, you say tu, you don't say who. So you say the mother is elder than you and she's respectable. No, it's not like that. So it's your close one.
Ah, okay.
Okay, for your mother, you say tu, your father, you say tu, your elder brothers and sisters, you say tu. Although you have an elder friend, like let's take you have she is around 30, 40 50 years, you can still use Theo, because if you are so you know them really well. But although you know your teacher in school, let's say if you know the teacher really well, you don't use Theo for the teacher. You use the word woo. For the doctor, you use woo.
That place we must respect them.
Huh?
We must give the respect to them by
Yeah.
addressing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. These two parts are there. Then next one is Comment s'appelle le restaurant? Comment is how? How is called the restaurant? How is called the restaurant? Comment s'appelle le restaurant? So, Le Petit Resto. The name of the restaurant is Le Petit Resto. On y va comment? On y va comment? How we go there? How we go there? On y va comment? On y va comment? How we go there? So you can ask the same question like comment on y va as well, okay? The comment also can come at the beginning or at the end. You can ask comment est-ce qu'on y va? Comment on y va? On y va comment? All the forms are okay. It gives the same sense, but like you need to use the question as per the occasion. Okay, then you have en métro, by métro. Et comment est-ce qu'on va rentrer? Et comment est-ce qu'on va rentrer? And how we will return. And how we are going to return. Sorry, how we are going to return on taxi, by taxi. So actually in both three words, quand, où, comment, you have the same structure. Nirusha, your question I don't get. Some no French people sometimes say tu peux me tutoyer.
Is any meaning, any mistakes?
You want to get the meaning of that?
Yes.
Tutoyer is like call. Your question is tu peux me tutoyer? Can I call you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I just got to know like French people will say like even though they are not our friends, they will say you can address me by tu.
Yeah. If someone tell you to call it by you can use it.
Yeah, that's
Okay, it's like tutoyer. Tutoyer is like you. Tutoyer is like you. It's you use the word tu. Tutoyer is others. Shall I write it for you? Tutoyer. Tutoyer. If someone say you to call by tutoyer, it's like they're asking you to use the form tu. Okay, tutoyer. Then you can, no problem, you can use tu after that. Okay, then you have pourquoi est-ce que vous apprenez le français? Why do you learn French? Pourquoi est-ce que vous apprenez le français? Pourquoi is why. Why do you learn French? And this word pourquoi, we are not using it at the end, okay? You always pourquoi should come at the beginning of the question. Pourquoi est-ce que vous apprenez le français? Why you learn French? Parce que is because. Je vais en France, because I go to France. So word parce que is because. Normally when someone asks a question why, normally you are starting with because, right? So that word is really important, parce que. Pourquoi est-ce que vous apprenez le français? Why you learn French? Because I am going to France. I go to France. Then they ask pourquoi vous allez en France? Here you can use pourquoi without est-ce que or with est-ce que. That's okay. Pourquoi vous allez en France? Why you go to France? Parce que je vais faire un stage. Parce que, because I'm going to do un stage is an internship. Parce que I'm going to do an internship. Pourquoi est-ce que vous apprenez le français? Why do you learn French? Parce que je vais en France. Because I go to France. Pourquoi vous allez en France? Why you go to France? Or why do you go to France? Parce que je vais faire un stage. Because I'm going to do an internship. Nandini, you're so silent today. It's all good, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Right.
On stage is internship, right?
And stage is internship. An internship. Okay. So we are coming to the next one. How many? How much? How many? Ilia. Ilia is there. Is you know that word already, right? Ilia. Ilia. Combien de roses? There are how many roses? Combien de roses. So when it's you are using combien de with the noun, you need to use the also combien de. How many roses? So in that case, you are not using it with with the sentence. You are applying it for a word, right? Il y a comes separately combien de roses. Il y a combien d'étudiants dans ma classe. There are how many students in my class. Il y a combien d'étudiants dans ma classe. Il y a combien de roses? 7. Et combien. Here you don't use the when you're using it with est. And then you're writing a full sentence. Et combien est-ce que tu as payé and how much you paid? 28 euro. 28 euro. Is it clear up to there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, here I want to write down here to here. These 3 words and these 2. And keep space in front. So the question is, quel mot est-ce qu'on utilise pour poser une question sur? Which words you use to ask a question on? So they are the occasions, le temps, le lieu, la manière, la cause, la quantité. Write down the words first, then you can write down the answer. Okay. So what is le temps and what is the word you are going to use there? Le temps? Quand. Yes. Le lieu? Où. Le lieu is the place, right? Où. La manière. La manière is the way. La manière?
So what does it mean?
Huh? La manière is the way.
A-W.
W-A-Y.
Comment?
Comment? Yeah. La cause? The cause.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? La quantité?
Combien?
Combien? Okay.
Okay, what is la lieu? La lieu?
Le lieu is the place. Okay.
Okay.
Then we are coming to the questions. Okay, here the first question, what you are supposed to do is, I'm asking you to do 8 and 9 both. I'll explain the question first. So, in first one, here you have been given some list of questions, and in the other side, you have been given the answers. You need to match. So, I'll do one for you. Pourquoi est-ce que ça commence à 18 heures seulement? Why it is starting at 18 hours only? So, the answer should be parce que, because la salle n'est pas libre. Bravo, because the hall is not available earlier. So match it. And then the second question number 9. Complétez avec un mot interrogatif. Complete with the interrogative word. Combien de jours de vacances est-ce que tu as? So you need to find out the question word as per the answer. So it is given 4. 4 is 4. So you are using the question word combien. Let's do second one also. On Normandy. Normandy is what?
Place.
No, it's a place. Normandy is actually a province in France. And for Normandy, it included the Paris, Rouen, everything is in Normandy. So what is the question word you are going to use there?
Où.
Où. Okay. So you can do 8 and 9 both, right? Yes, go ahead. Do 8 and 9. Où est-ce que la conférence a lieu?
E.
A.
E. Dans l'amphithéâtre. In amphitheater. Where's the conference take place? Okay, I'll give you this word also. Avoir lieu. It is an expression to say take place. So when you are using it, it's like here you see la conférence a lieu. So you have conjugated the verb avoir, take place. The conference take place. Basically it's avoir lieu. You have to conjugate it. Then you have combien de personnes est-ce qu'il y a? How many people there are? What is the answer? F, right? Une centaine. Centaine is 100. Je pense. 100, I think. Comment on y va? Comment on y va?
Si.
Si. Okay. How do you go there? En voiture si tu veux. By car if you want. Quand est-ce que ça finit? Huh?
Si tu veux me.
Si tu veux is if you want. Then comment on y va? That we did. Quand est-ce que ça finit? Quand est-ce que ça finit?
B.
Day. Yes. Where, water. When it finishes, around 20 hours. Pourquoi Arthur ne vient pas? Il n'est pas libre. Why Arthur doesn't come? Il n'est pas libre. He is not free. Okay. Now let's come to the next part. Okay. Complétez avec un mot interrogatif. The first one is done for you. Combien de jours de vacances est-ce que tu as? How many days of vacation you have? 4. 4. Où tu vas is where you go on not Monday. Then the given answer is samedi. You have the balance part. Est-ce que tu pars? What you put there?
Con.
Con.
Quand est-ce que tu pars? When you go, when you leave. Then you have the answer parce qu'ils ne sont pas libres, because they are not free. Because they are not free. What do you put there?
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi tu ne pars pas avec tes amis? Why you don't live with your friends because they are not free. Okay. Je loue une voiture. I rent a car.
Comment?
Comment est-ce que tu vas te déplacer? How you are going to shift? I rent a car. Deux ou trois. The answer is deux ou trois.
Combien?
Combien de villes tu vas visiter? How many cities you are going to visit? Deux ou trois. Two or three. Parce que c'est moins cher. Because it's less expensive. Moins cher is less expensive. When you want to say it's very expensive, you can say trop cher. Trop cher.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Trop cher. Trop cher. There you don't pronounce P. It is not trop cher. It's trop cher. More expensive. It's so expensive. So what you put for the question?
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi tu prends le bateau? Why you take the boat? Because it's less expensive. Moins cher is less expensive. And then you have la semaine prochaine, the next week. La semaine prochaine is the next week. So what is the question word?
Quand?
Quand est-ce que tu reviens? When do you return? In the next week. Okay, now we are going to question number 10. Mettez les mots dans l'ordre. Put the words into order. Do it also. Okay, the first is quand est-ce que vous venez? When you come. So what is for second one?
Combien ça coûte?
Combien ça coûte? How much does it cost? Combien ça coûte? Okay. And then you have où. Okay, read someone.
Où est-ce que
Où est-ce qu'il va? Where he goes. Où est-ce qu'il va? Where he goes. Next one.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'il y a du
Est-ce
monde?
qu'il y a
Du monde.
du monde? Pourquoi est-ce qu'il y a du monde? Why there are people? Du monde is actually the word, okay? But you are using that word for people as well. Pourquoi est-ce qu'il y a du monde? Why there are people? Okay. Next one.
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va? How are you? And then
Quand est-ce que tu venir?
quand est-ce que je peux venir? When I can come. When I can come. Quand est-ce que je peux venir? Okay. Number 7.
Pourquoi ne tu pas répondre?
Pourquoi tu ne réponds pas? Pourquoi tu ne réponds pas? Why you don't answer? Pourquoi tu ne réponds pas? And then 8. Comment vous vous appelez comment, right? Vous vous appelez comment? What is your name? How you are called? Vous vous appelez comment? Okay. The next one is poser les questions comme dans l'exemple. Pose the questions as in the example. It's like this. You have been given the answer. The underlined one is the answer actually. So you need to make a sentence in a way that that answer comes. For example, you see you have Il vão or Portugal. So you should, for the question, the answer should be of Portugal. Où est-ce qu'ils vont? Where they go to Portugal. So let's do first one together. Elle vient en bus. Elle vient en bus. So what is the question you are going to put there? What is the question word you are going to select for that?
Como.
Well,
Como, como
Unido.
escalviam, right? Como escalviam. It's like this. Como es IENNENT. Como escalviam. The question mark should be there. Okay? So you understand what you're supposed to do? Okay, can you make the questions? Go ahead. And Niruja, you want to leave? You have something at 8:30, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay. On doit payer 34 euros. So what will be the question?
Combien payez-vous?
Combien
Est-ce que payez-vous?
est-ce qu'on doit payer? Combien est-ce qu'on doit payer? How much we must pay? On doit payer 34 euros. Okay, then nous arrivons le 17 juillet. So what you have written there?
est-ce que nous
Quand est-ce que nous arrivons? Quand est-ce que nous arrivons? Quand est-ce que nous arrivons? When we arrive, nous arrivons le 17 juillet. Okay, then next one. On espèce is what? On espèce, you know the meaning? It is by cash. So what is the question? Comment? Maybe you have mistaken. Comment est-ce que je paye? How can I pay? Okay. Then nous habitons à Venise. Nous habitons à Venise.
Où est-ce que
Où, that should be there. Où est-ce que nous habitons? Where do we live? Où est-ce que nous habitons? Okay.
sorry, it's the same question. Can we ask like où habitons-nous?
Correct. Nous habitons. Où is also correct. It should be like habitons où.
So is that kind of informal?
It is little informal, but that's okay. You can use. Nous habitons où is again. You can write in that way as well. Nous restons 10 jours. Nous restons 10 jours is. So yeah, we stay 10 days. So how you put it?
Combien
Huh?
est-ce que nous restons?
No. So 10 jours, no. Combien de jours? Can you remember? Combien de jours? It's like you can take it as nous restons combien de jours? We stay how many days? That the example, the combien de roses, like that. Il y a combien de roses, something like that. Elle revient demain. Elle revient demain.
Est-ce qu'elle
Quand
est-ce qu'elle
est-ce qu'elle revient? When she returns. Elle revient demain. She returns tomorrow. Hope that part is clear. You have any other questions on that? All good? Okay. Now we are going to question number. Okay, that part is done, right? Then next part, it's kill and kill. I think you have done this a little. Just write down the topic. Okay. We are going to draw this chart. So with masculine, that fill this chart first. Write down this. Have you completed writing down? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to these examples. À quelle heure est-ce que votre train arrive? At what time? Quelle heure? Or is a, here they have put it's abbreviation. S is feminine singular. So for a feminine singular noun, you are putting QUE double L E. À quelle heure est-ce que votre train arrive? At what time? So quelle means has two meanings. What and which. Both the meanings are there. What or which. At what time your train arrive? Okay, and then chez quel médecin. So it's a médecin is a masculine singular word. So you are putting quel, QUEL for that. Chez quel médecin, in which doctor's place est-ce qu'il va? He goes. To which doctor he goes. To which doctor's place he goes. Avec quel colleague? So it's a colleague is a masculine plural word. So you are putting QUELS there. With which colleague Est-ce que vous préférez travailler? Do you prefer to work? With which colleague you prefer to work? Quelle qualité? The word qualité is a feminine plural one. Quelle, so you are putting QUELLES there. Quelles qualités sont importantes pour ce travail? Which qualities are important for this work? Which qualities are important for this work? Okay. So here let's quickly do question number 12. It's easy because you have been given the gender also in front of that. So you can easily put the correct word. And here you need to complete it and you need to match the answer. So you need to complete it only with two words, Kel and Kel. The gender has been given there. Do 12 quickly. You understand question number 12, right?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead. Okay, for the first one, quel est votre nom? What you put there? What is the answer for that? Quel est votre nom?
F.
F. Darwin. They are Wayne. Okay. Then this second one. What is what you put? Which Kel?
QUELL.
QUELLE. Quelle est votre nationalité? What is your nationality? What is the answer for that? G. Je suis français. I'm French. Tu as. Which Kel it's coming?
QUEL.
Yes, QUEL. Tu as quel âge? So what is the answer for that?
B.
B. 19 ans. Yeah. Number 4. Et votre adresse. What you put there?
QUELL.
QUELLE. Quelle est votre adresse? What is your address? What you put for that?
A.
A. 34 rue de Babylone. Okay. Number 5. Il fait.
QUL.
QUEL. Il fait quel temps? What's the time?
C.
See, 4h moins le quart. It's 3:45, right? 15 minutes to 4 o'clock. Number 6. Which Kel?
QUELL.
QUELLE. Quelle heure il est? Okay, wait. Il fait quel temps, right? They are talking about the weather. So it should be answer D. Il ne pleut plus. Number 5. The question is D. Il ne pleut plus. It is not it's not raining anymore. Il ne pleut plus. And number 6 is quelle heure est-il? What's the time? Then the answer is 4h moins le quart. It should be C. And number 7 is nous sommes QUEL. Nous sommes quel jour? We are which day? That's mardi, Tuesday. And wait. Okay. I'll be giving you 12, 13, 13 and 14 as homework. Can you all get a screenshot or a photo?
Yes, we have this book.
I sent the book, right? So it is in 168, 13 and 14. Okay, it's a homework. So in the 13 one, you need to complete it. Kel. It's like QUEL, QUELL. So for 14th one, you have all 4 words. 4 Kel. Okay, it's a homework.
Okay.
And in the next day, I'm starting Qu'est-ce que comme, and I want you to do a worksheet as well as a homework. Okay, I'll be sending it to the WhatsApp group. I'll send it right now. Okay, that should be done That should be done and sent before the class, before coming to the class. It's a A1 worksheet. You have a listening activity and a comprehension. That is a homework. And this is all for today. You have any questions? Are you comfortable with making questions and all? Is that part clear for you?
Yes.
That's okay, right? We have one more part to be covered. That will be done in the next session. Yeah, that's all for today then. Au revoir.
Sorry, so
Yes.
when we are coming on Sunday, we had to do 13 and 14 and then the worksheet. And then you, last week you have given, on Sunday, you have given some other homework. So that
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, is it too much since you
No,
are working in the week? No, right? No, okay. Then go ahead. You have then 13, 14, the write about yourself, and then the worksheet.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, au revoir.
Merci. Au revoir. Bonne nuit.
Au revoir.